going on, Libra? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be a reading for the week of April 10th to the 16th, 2023. So in this reading, Libra, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the week. We're going to take a look at some things you do not see coming. We're also going to get some advice from your angels and spirit guides and so much more regarding the upcoming week, the 10th to the 16th of April, Libra. But before we begin this reading, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance, Libra, for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Libra, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. I would also really appreciate that, Libra. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the reading and pull the energy and see what wants to come through. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Libra. Go ahead and see what we got here for you, Libra. All right. All right. Very interesting stuff that you got going on here, Libra. There's a lot we're going to get into, but first, let's start off with some messages from the universe for you. We start off with Sanat Kumara. Light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance system is coming through loud and clear. Okay, so this is really a message to not be afraid of your own light that you shine. I'm getting a message that, you know, a lot of you really are like a beautiful gift from the divine that it is now here. A lot of you may identify with something like an earth angel, star seed, whatever label you want to put it as, Libra. There's a message coming through that there could be people that are going to be ticked off about your light, and there will be for a lot of you. For this upcoming week, Libra, there's something about like people could be treating you a little bit off, like, you know, they want to test you or they want to see how you react to something because they can like literally see like you are glowing, like you just have this natural glow to you. And a lot of times energy vampires or people that are around you will want to feed off that, even if it's a subconscious thing. You know, people don't know what they're doing, so it's important to not make an enemy out of this person, especially if there's just kind of like an unawakened person around you or not as deep as you are. It's almost like just don't let anyone get into your skin and be like, oh, like I'm tapped into infinite source energy, so you want, you know, 5 minutes of my energy drainage, you know, go ahead, buddy. But, you know, I'm tapped in here. That must suck for you, having to continue to suck it from people. Oh, could you imagine? You know, so there's something about shine bright. You know, don't suppress your light just because you get that mistreatment. And speaking of that, like some of you here, there's going to be a new direction that you decide to move in because of that light thing. You know, someone who sees your light, but they want to turn it back on themselves. For some of you, for a select few of you, there's almost this energy of you're actually helping someone else shine, and it could be an unconscious thing this week that's happening, or this could have even been happening that you decide to pull your energy back from because you're like, okay, like, I'm not helping myself in this situation, I'm really helping you, and the person doesn't even acknowledge it because they don't even know what's going on. So you're just kind of like, oh boy, here we go, okay. You know what I mean? So you also have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. All right, so alchemy is all about turning salt into sugar, making the best out of the worst, and never allowing external circumstances to govern your inner state, Libra. Don't let it happen. And really, it's like judo. Whatever's going on for you this week, it has to do with something about you shining your light, weird, subtle energy around that. There's a judo move. You can use this energy to your advantage. There's something about alchemy. If you're in a weird situation where you feel like you're not being acknowledged or people are treating you weirdly because you stand out, this could be at work, this could be in your home life, this could be friends, even with your lover or family. It's like there's something that you can do as a counter. Like within every adversity lies the seed of an equivalent advantage. It's just physics. It's just how this universe works. And as a Libra, it's something you want to think about this week. How can I use this to my benefit? You also have Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high and expect the best possible outcome. All right, this is a message here, especially for those of you. Some of you have recently been kind of drifting, and now I'm getting that this may actually be for a deeper reason, but for some of you, you've basically been not setting as many intentions as you used to. Some of you, you're kind of just drifting through life because you're in a relatively good state. You're like, well, I don't really have this big goal, or maybe it could be hard for you. You think you have this goal, but then you don't act on it, and so there's something about setting big intentions for this week, but also micro intentions and also new intentions. Intentions are overlooked. That's why we hear like a bunch of spiritual teachers or self-help speakers always focus about like set your intentions, because intentions determines how something will turn out. It's like the initial ball that starts rolling down. And so many people ignore this and they just do something without thinking about their intentions, and so it's often unconscious. To give you a clear example of this, when I first started a YouTube channel a few years ago, it was a different channel than this one. I just wanted like attention. It was coming, like my intention was like, how is this going to help me? Then when I started this channel, it was completely flipped. How can I help someone else to get that win-win? And then the whole energy is different. But for a lot of you, you just haven't been setting intentions, or for a lot of you, you've been not committed really to your intentions, but something happens this week, potentially for some of you. Either way, even if something doesn't happen, it's new intentions. Also, micro intentions. I would advise all of you Libras for this week, start setting what we call segment intentions. Segment intentions are like little things that you do. So it's like, okay, I'm going to go in the shower. I'm not just going to go turn on the shower. No, I'm going to turn on the shower because this is going to replenish me. That's the intention, and that's the outcome that you'll get. Okay, I'm going to go to the gym for a workout. I'm not just going to like half everyone else. You know what I mean? No, you're going to nourish your body and connect to the body. And if you set that intention, that's the outcome that you'll get. And so just, you may have been overlooking intentions. You know what I mean? So, to whatever degree, because there's going to be different degrees. You also have okay, now to get into the tarot, you have the Six of Swords here as your opportunity, Libra. Six of Swords talks about moving from choppy waters to calmer waters. It also has to do with travel and really just like some sort of reset, but it does have to do with something that you may be reluctant to do. You see how these people in the boat, like their head is down, they have the hood over them. It kind of feels like you need to get the heck out of whatever you have going on the physical level, because once again, there's this issue of the shine. Someone sees your light. This could be in a work situation, a living situation, a family situation. For some of you, really needed that wink on that one. Romantic situation for some of you, where never. Okay, this is also a message. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes, Libra. For some of you, there's someone around you who you look up to as a mentor, or there's someone. This is going to be a sub-message, so I apologize for those of you who doesn't apply, but I have to say it because it's coming through. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes, Libra. That means like you can never outshine the master, and so at a certain point, you're going to have to take your talents elsewhere. So if you've been learning under some sort of practitioner, or there's someone around you you're living with, a family member who's like, this could be your father figure is like a legend, or someone in your family is just a legend. You need to really go your own path and make your own path, because under that system, you're never really going to shine to your fullest capacity. And it's going to mistake trying to sit in that system. That's for some of you, not all of you. For others of you, it's just someone really trying to mess with your light. You also have the Nine of Swords here as your challenge, Libra. So with your challenge being the Nine of Swords, there could be something keeping you up at night. There could be a really hard decision about leaving or staying, right? Six of Swords, your opportunity. The Nine of Swords, your challenge. You could really be stuck. Do I stay or do I go? Typical Libra behavior. Being able to look at everything from everyone's point of view is great, but then that can get you in trouble where you put other people first, and I feel like that's been going on here. But it's almost even unconscious. Now, when it comes to your overall general energy, I do like it. I really do like it. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and also the Two of Wands here in your overall general energy for the 10th to the 16th. So there's a lot of stability here, a lot of calm, and you just really saying, okay, well, what am I going to invest my energy in? Because a certain amount of you have already set yourself up pretty good. A lot of you here in your life, you're comfortable, you're cozy. A lot of the Libras that watch me, okay, I rarely have to do these readings where it's all about be on your purpose, manifest money, because a lot of the Libras who watch me have already done it, which is actually nice for me as a reader to a certain point, but to another point, that's what I'm here to do, and just be do it. Sorry, people might be wondering, am I on drugs today? No, this is me when I'm cleaned out. This is me normally. Well, with this energy being here in your overall general energy, there's something you're planning as well, intentions that you're setting with your own security. Some of you here are really questioning, why don't I have more? Why don't I have more? Why am I living in a two-bedroom apartment? Why? Why do I live in a micro house? Some of you, basically, shout out to the wonderful Joey Diaz, are going to be live in a micro house? I'm not going to live in a micro house. What am I So some of you are going to be expanding your horizons and being no, I want a mansion. All right, I want a mansion. And I don't know how I'm going to create it, or some of you do, but just what I would advise you to, there seems to be an energy of bigger, more, different lifeline, and you can create it. You just have to know that you're worthy of it. And there's something deeper going on, though. When it comes to what you don't see coming, Libra, they're really, I don't know if I've ever seen this in what you don't see coming, or even in a 3-slot spread in general. 2 aces and the Fool. New beginning, new beginning, new beginning. Wow. In what you don't see coming, you may have an option here. I see new love and new career opportunities, and just, once again, with the alchemy and you have focused intention, there's a new lifeline. So be ready for a new intention, a new goal. Many of you have basically, once again, found yourself in a state of drifting. Many of you, Libra, have so many innate talents, and I'm getting you've put them to good use already. A lot of you have already manifested. A lot of you basically, now this is going to scare some of you. I don't mean to. A lot of you, if you died today, you're happy how your life turned out. A lot of you listening is yeah, if I die today, I'm pretty happy with how my life turned out. But you're still stuck on an old chapter. There's a new chapter in your life having to do with new people, new emotions, and new physical things. That's just Venus energy, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. So there could be, and what you don't see coming, there could be a new relationship coming in for you. Some of you may turn this down. We're going to have to see when we clarify. But Libra, when it comes here to your advice from your spirit guides, you have the Queen of Cups, you have the Three of Pentacles, and you also have the Four of Cups here when it comes to your advice from your spirit guides here, Libra. So I'll be very careful about who you choose to work with in any sort of business endeavor, because once again, you have the Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, overall general energy. That's being that's being smart with your money. And you also have the Ace of Pentacles and what you don't see coming, but the Fool and the Ace of Cups is going the other way. And so be careful about anyone coming to, hey, Libra, let's do this business deal together. And some of you, that actually may be the right thing, but for others of you, it isn't. Now, you also have the Four of Cups coming in for your advice for this week. So, there's a two-way, we're going to have to clarify, but the first thing is that some of you may be closed down to love that really would be good for you. Okay, there could be someone out there that you're thinking of right now as we're looking at this card that you're just well, it wouldn't work out or something. Or why can't I be with that person I want to be with or something. And there may be a shift happening that will bring that together. Now, for others of you, this is Spirit saying, hey, this week, especially if this is something happening this week, if someone's really coming on to you, it may be advisable for you to for you to go to figure out your own stuff before you start to combine energies with anyone new in a very intimate way, right? So, yeah, be careful about. It's just. All right. Okay, sorry. Let's keep going here, Libra, and see the clarification portion of this reading. So, first card I would like to clarify is why the Six of Swords is here in your opportunity. Why is the Six of Swords here in your opportunity today? Yeah, Libra. I mean, there is something in the air about people finding new ways to make money. And I'm not saying this to brag, and I'm not saying this, but, like, I've found a way to utilize the tarot that is blowing my mind right now, and I don't even know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. And so some of you may have this similar thing where you find a better use to your skill to make money. Like let's just say, like, instead of doing readings for the collective or for anyone, like a personal reading for myself or a personal reading for something else, I figure out a way to use the tarot to predict something that, I mean, I don't know what to do. I'm not saying that it's bad. I mean, just Anyway, that could be happening with you. You know, like using your light to make money in a new way, right? Ace of Pentacles, Fool, and what you don't see coming. Let's see why the Six of Swords is here. The Six of Swords in your opportunity, Libra, is clarified by the High Priestess, the Ten of Cups in reverse, and also the Seven of Swords upright. Okay, so a lot of you feel intuitively it's time to move on from some sort of very happy emotional situation that was once happy that's now turning sour. Very related to that whole thing about shine your light and people seeing the light in you and not wanting to see it fully come out. Despite what they're saying on the surface, they don't want to see it come out actually in reality. And so that's time for you to use your intuition to say, you know what, I'm not feeling this, something's off here. Especially with your living situation, especially for some of you having to do with the person that you're living with. If you have a roommate, if you share rent with someone, if you have people that are like, yeah, Libra, we love you. Deep down, they see your light and they're like, I ain't gonna let them shine, because if I let them shine, I'm gonna feel bad about myself. That's for some of you. For others of you, you may have someone that actually wants to see you shine, but what I'm getting for others of you, they want to see you shine, but they're also shining, and so it's just something that's not going to work because you have the Seven of Swords here with your opportunity as well. So, Seven of Swords upright. Deception, lying, something political. There's something political that you need to remove yourself from because someone doesn't want to see your light shine. Conscious for some of you, unconscious for others of you. Either way, it's holding you back in the physical. Let's clarify the Nine of Swords in your challenge. Okay, well, that was just dancing around in my hands. In my hands. What is in my hands? Oh yeah, energy. So, well, why is the Nine of Swords here in your challenge? Four of Pentacles in reverse. Imagine I just start talking like this. The Nine of Swords in your challenge is clarified by the Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Swords, and the Page of Cups. I'm switching accents like every 2 microseconds, but yeah, it's interesting because you have the Four of Cups, the Four of Pentacles upright in your overall general energy, but then you have this coming in your challenge, and then you have so there's some sort of like change to your stability that you need to make to bring you peace of mind, right? The Four of Swords is about taking time out for yourself. The Page of Cups is about, a lighthearted individual. Could be a little bit immature. Could be someone who gives a lot and doesn't receive a lot. Could be someone who wants to give something but just doesn't have it. So you have that see how that cup is filled with a fish. This could be someone around you, Libra, in your challenge that wants to see you shine, that recognizes that you have a shine, but what I'm getting is like they don't have what it takes to cultivate you and to help you grow. And this has to do with someone around you. And so there's some sort of thing that you need to pull your energy back from. But listen, this is with the Ace of Cups, the Fool, and the Ace of Pentacles, and what you don't see coming. You're gonna be pretty happy this week. Despite these challenges, like you're just gonna walk outside, you're gonna take a deep breath into the bottom of your lungs, and you're gonna be like, yeah, this is all right compared to the last few months. So with that being said, I'm gonna conclude this reading. I hope that this helped you, and I'll talk to you next time.